So here we are again on our multiple attempts of basic recording following the video tutorial. Here we go.
So you can see what I'm doing, and we'll look at how to get your first recording. Okay, right, let's have a look at doing our first recording with the R24. Something quite simple. I'm going to do an acoustic guitar track and a vocal track on this first recording just to keep things simple. So obviously get the thing plugged in and switched on and ready to go. We'll look at the connections in just a moment, turn it on, and the first thing you should be doing is going to create a new project. The project is essentially your song, a collection of tracks that make up your song, or in the case of a live performance or a rehearsal, your project could be the entire evening made up of all those individual songs, which you can then chop up later on into individual songs and tracks. So for this example, we're going to go over here to the menu, the top row of the menu keys, far right marked project. We're going to click that and we get a menu here. I appreciate you can't see this, so I'm just going to talk through what's happening on the screen. And the very first option for your project is new, and that's the one we want now. So we hit the enter button, which is at the center of these cursor keys here, to go into the new project settings. We've got four options. The very first one is name. By default, it gives it a number, a sequential number. This project is PRJ005. The next one I create will be 006, etc., etc. I can rename those at any time, or I can do it now by hitting enter and going into the name menu and changing the name using this jog wheel here to adjust the characters and a combination of the enter and the exit buttons to make the selection and call it something more meaningful. I'm not going to bother now, but just to let you know that that is available. The next option
It's exactly the same.
is settings. You have two choices here. You have continue or reset. What that does is if you choose continue, it will carry over all of your settings, your pan, your effects and various other settings and parameters that you've set up from the last project that you had open on here, and it will bring them all in to this new project, so you don't have to do all the settings all over again. And that's really handy if you're in a band rehearsal setting, for example, and you've got all your instruments and mics all plugged into these inputs and you're not going to change them. You want to make a new song, so you go into a new project, keep all the settings the same, choose continue, and that makes sure that's set to continue, and then it will save all your settings and carry them into the new project. But for this, I can't remember what I had open last, so I'm going to choose reset. So I'll just move the jog dial till it shows reset, and that will start with a fresh, clean project with no settings at all. Next one down is the bit rate that you're going to record at. It's on 44.1 at the moment, which is good for a good, decent quality, sort of CD quality bit rate, and then you've got a 48 kilohertz as well. Sorry, not bit rate, what am I talking about? Sampling rate, beg your pardon. Sampling rate, bit rate is something different. So 44.1 or 48 kilohertz, this is capable of recording it. 44.1 is good enough for most things, for me anyway, so I'm going to leave that at 44.1. And then finally, the very last menu option is execute, and that will now, when I hit enter, if I have it on execute, that will execute that and create the new project with those settings that I've specified at the beginning. So I'm going to do that now. You get an hourglass on the screen while it says creating. Then you get a brand new blank project set to 000 across the timer. All of your lights come on, indicating they're all armed for playback, even though there's nothing on them at the moment. Your project name in the top window, and you can look up the rest of the menu settings in the screen information in the manual. So we now need to think about input source, and for this particular example, as I've said, I'm using an acoustic guitar with a preamp, so it has pickups built in. I don't need to mic anything. I can plug it directly into the Zoom, or I can mic up an amp, or I can DI from an amp or a DI box. There's any number of ways of connecting, but for the purpose of this example, I'm going to connect the guitar directly to the recorder. And for that, for most regular guitars anyway, you're going to be wanting to use input number 1, because if you watch the first video in this series, you will know that that's the only input. It's different to the rest, the other 7 inputs, in that it has this little switch here, the high Z switch, where you can adjust the impedance of the input to match the instrument that you're plugging into it, improving the quality of the sound and making everything sit nice. So, Stacey, turn that off. Beg your pardon. So, I've plugged the guitar directly into input 1 here with a standard 1/4" guitar lead. I have the high Z switch set to on, and then the next thing I need to do is set up my gain, my preamp gain, using this knob here to bring the signal up to a nice level to maximise the signal to noise ratio and ensure I'm getting a really nice hot level, but without clipping or distorting the input channel. So, take my guitar, which is plugged in here, and I'm going to play this sort of as hard as I intend to play it when I'm playing. Just have this armed to record, which is the red light. Press it once, it goes off, press it again. Now that's armed for record, but it's not recording anything
Red,
yet.
it's on.
So, let's give it a
No
smell.
lights. Nothing's coming through. I've checked my chord. It's good. The guitar plays on another amp. Nothing's coming through.
In the orange segment, so you have 2 greens and then an orange, and the red then indicates
Nothing coming through.
Risk of clicking, or people think there's a certain amount of generous headroom built in. So even if you're hitting the red occasionally, it doesn't matter as long as
We're
you're
gonna pause this.
from the red. So on this one, it really is a very basic level.
Take this cord out. Same guitar, same chord. Coming in here. To where we have
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah,
maybe
I-
try plugging that thing in.
Yeah, I got a video going. I'm trying to show this guy what's up. It's recording right now. I'm just showing him that the guitar's plugged in, chord's plugged in. It's not turned on. We're gonna turn it on. That light's on. Action. Same guitar, same chord that was just plugged in. He had nothing coming out of.
Try plugging the zoom into that. It's the only other thing. Because it doesn't, it should come out of headphones. Is the only reason I didn't say it before.